Little damage control reunion, but IYO Sky said, I want to go it alone tonight against Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, IYO Sky!
The Women's World Champion Naomi is not medically cleared to compete, so IYO Sky will not have her World Championship match tonight. However, she will go one-on-one with Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day. Up next, IYO versus Roxanne. This match is presented by Credit One Bank. So IYO Sky had to be disappointed, Corey, when she learned the news that Naomi was not medically cleared to compete tonight, but said she wanted to fight and she's going to get one.
Yeah, certainly a disappointing turn of events for IYO Sky. You can look at it one of two ways. IYO was preparing for a world championship match, meaning IYO is most likely at her very best tonight. The potential hang-up in this situation is IYO was preparing for Naomi. Insert Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, someone with whom IYO's not quite as familiar, totally changes the complexion of the matchup.
Yeah, IYO does know a little bit about Roxanne Perez, however. They had a bit of a rivalry a few months ago here in WWE as IYO Sky, the former Women's World Champion, was looking forward to a rematch. Remember, she was pinned by Naomi the night Naomi cashed in Money in the Bank at Evolution, but then back at SummerSlam, Corey, in the triple threat match, Rhea Ripley was pinned by Naomi. IYO Sky believed she deserved the title opportunity since she was not involved in that decision at SummerSlam.
Well, I certainly won't argue with IYO's perspective on that situation. Either way, IYO Sky is poised and ready for battle tonight with Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day.
So as we get set for IYO Sky in action here tonight, want to remind everyone of the main event. And there's so many factors in this match. First, you got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker looking to prove themselves yet again for the Vision. And then, can Punk and Knight actually get along in this match?
That's the big question here. Last week, CM Punk cost LA Knight potentially the World Heavyweight Championship. You don't just forgive and forget about something like that. We saw how high tensions were running between those two at the beginning of the evening. I have my doubts they can get it together by the end of the night.
What we're going to see is Breaker and Reed from the Vision take on Punk and LA Knight in our tag team main event tonight.